Here's a detailed review of the Hymer Aktiv camper van, with a view toward the 2026 model generation, drawing on owner feedback, industry write-ups and known specs. I'll cover many aspects: driving, layout, amenities, pros and cons, without breaking into headings, so it reads as a continuous narrative. The first thing that stands out about the Hymer Aktiv is its compact yet far more capable presence compared to many Class B rigs. Built on a van chassis, in North America often the Ram ProMaster, it offers maneuverability and access into tighter campsites or more urban spots. One reviewer remarked that the compact size enabled them to drive on remote back roads and tight passes that a larger RV simply couldn't attempt. The driving experience is smooth for the category. Reviewers found the ride stable and comfortable, visibility good, and the overall dimensions friendly for a van-based motorhome. Inside, the Hymer Aktiv impresses with clever space utilization. Although compact, it packs in a kitchen, toilet cassette system, sleeping area, and lounge space, mirroring some of the smarter European van layouts. For example, one write-up notes that despite being smaller than many Class C rigs, it offered, better than expected, livability for a van of its size. The interior design embraces a minimalist mindset. Owners who have downsized into the Aktiv from larger rigs often mention the sense of freedom and reduced footprint as a positive. In terms of amenities, strong points include things like a good roof vent allowing decent ventilation, a cassette toilet that is more flexible for dumping than full tanks in some setups, nightshade window coverings that block light well, and front captain's chairs that swivel to enlarge the living area. The kitchen counters are largely flat and flush, making for decent prep space in a van layout. All of these aspects contribute to a feeling of a grown-up van camper rather than a barebones conversion. On the downside, there are compromises and some design choices that generate consistent feedback. The fridge in some configurations is small, with a door design that makes access awkward, especially for taller users or when bending down. The shower-bathroom layout is sometimes criticized. For example, the faucet shower head may lack a convenient shut-off switch, making water conservation or quick military shower style use more cumbersome. Another common critique is ground clearance and underbody component placement. If you're parking on uneven surfaces or curbs, components like the underhood generator or propane tank can be vulnerable because of lower mounting. The sliding screen door, while a welcome feature for ventilation and bug-proofing, apparently requires a bit of technique to operate smoothly and may frustrate some users. From the build and brand perspective, the Hymer name carries serious cachet in the motorhome world, especially in Europe, and the Aktiv inherits much of that DNA: quality finish, thoughtful layouts, and smart van living credentials. On the flip side, because some of the design is imported or inspired by European van life norms, certain elements feel slightly less tailored to North American tastes or rugged road usage and may require user adaptation or aftermarket tweaks. For instance, one comparison blog argues that while the Aktiv has serious merits, competitors like the Winnebago Travato offered more standard solar and gear-friendly features at a similar budget. So depending on priorities, the Aktiv may lag in off-grid readiness out of the box. Looking ahead to the 2026 model year specifically, while I did not locate a fully detailed review of a 2026 Aktiv, most commentary is on earlier generations. There is a broader 2026 guide from Hymer noting that their motorhomes and camper vans for 2026 will feature updated storage, lighting, and digital connectivity control systems, e.g., via smartphone, in their modern comfort range. This suggests that if the Aktiv sees similar incremental upgrades, buyers can expect improved ambient lighting, smarter integration of services, maybe better insulation and connectivity. But until detailed specs emerge, the community is extrapolating from the existing Aktiv platform. For someone considering the Aktiv as their 2026 model purchase, the value proposition is strong if you prioritize van-based mobility, compact footprint, and decent luxury amenities. Its strengths are in enabling more adventurous site access, easier urban or tight site parking, and a high-quality internal finish for the van class. In contrast, if you primarily plan to go full-time off-grid for extended periods, or carry large gear loads, or need very high ground clearance and rugged exterior features, you may want to compare with other vans that offer more industrial off-road build or heavier battery, solar packages. A few practical tips if you go this route: check which options are fitted: solar, upgraded battery systems, insulation in cold climates, floor insulation etc. Pay attention to storage volume. Van layouts inherently have less than larger RVs, and verify ground clearance and underbody components, especially if you anticipate gravel roads or uneven terrain. Also inspect layout ergonomics, fridge height, shower usability, bed comfort from the owner reviews, since those are often cited pain points. In conclusion, the Hymer Aktiv is a compelling van camper option, particularly for those seeking a premium van lifestyle, good handling, and smart design in a compact package. It does involve trade-offs: space, some component placement, access to bigger features, but for many travelers those trade-offs are acceptable given the benefits. If the 2026 version brings the incremental tech and comfort upgrades indicated by Hymer's 2026 guide, it could be a very well-balanced choice for van life or weekend adventure use. If you like, I can check specifically the 2026 model's full spec sheet: engine, chassis, off-road options, prices, and compare it to competing vans in your region, Pakistan, South Asia, so you can evaluate import or local availability.